Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Indi and you're watching As Told by Indi. And in today's video, we're going to do a very quick paycheck breakdown. If you're wondering, the candle I'm burning, it is Pink Apple Punch by White Barn. So check it out. It's actually almost out, so you guys are gonna see a new one in the next video. So stay tuned for that. All right, y'all, let's get into today's paycheck breakdown. And so I'm going to be going over the third full week in February. So with that, let's get started. For my income sources, I might have two checks coming in, which is really great. So I'll be working with 35.55 and 55 cents. It's a lot of fives, but that's kind of cool when I look at it. As we are getting into the third week, you'll notice that my bills for me start to dwindle down because a lot of my stuff is on the front half of the month. And this is another reason why budgeting is so important, because you want to see when your bills are coming out in the month and how you can paycheck plan accordingly. So a lot of my later in the month videos tend to be quicker for my paycheck breakdowns because a lot of my bills are taken care of on the first half of the month. But make sure that you do what's best for you when it comes to when your bills are due. Okay, so car insurance is the only fixed expense that I really have coming out this paycheck, and that's going to be $278 and 56 cents. So my fixed expenses total in this category is $278 and 56 cents. So as you can see, I don't have any variable expenses that I'm gonna budget for this paycheck, and I don't have any subscriptions coming out. So I am in the clear there. I love to see it. So with this expenses total, we will have an income total of $35.55 and 55 cents. And then we're gonna subtract the $278 and 56 cents for our expenses. So the total remaining that I have to work with is $32.76 and 99 cents. So I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna put that into my high priority sinking funds, my debt, and my savings and investments. And I'm actually going to have some left over, but that's because of how I budget, which I'll talk about in just a second. So moving over to debt, I've got this huge student loan payment, which is $512.23. And I owe a little under $20,000. So this one is dwindling down as the days and months go by. And I am so happy about that. So this is the only student loan that is due this paycheck. So in total, I've got $512.23 going towards debt. And that'll conclude that category. And then I've got some high priority sinking funds, which I'm very excited about because some exciting things are happening for me and my family and my friends, which is great. So I've got my cousin's wedding trip coming up that I'm going to save $80 for this paycheck. I've got a Vegas trip I'm trying to plan for. That's $50. I'm going to Dreamville, which is exciting. So I'm putting $50 towards Dreamville. And then I'm going to New York City soon. So that's $178 I'm going to budget for. So in total, for my high priority sinking funds for this paycheck, I'm going to budget $358 to be taken out of my check. And these will go in their various envelopes. Finally, we're gonna talk about extra savings and investments. I'm so excited because I'm on a 10K savings challenge, and I'm also contributing half of the contribution to my Roth IRA this year, which is very exciting. And so far I'm tracking along really good. I'm super proud of myself for staying disciplined and not like spending the money on anything else. And so with that, with savings, I'm gonna put in $248.33 out of this check. And then in my Roth, I'm going to put in $174.79. So in total for extra savings and investments for me, I'm going to be budgeting for this paycheck $423.12. So let's conclude the video with a paycheck breakdown, and I'm going to do this super quickly, and I'm gonna zoom in for you guys so we can just talk about these numbers right here. Alrighty, so like I told you guys, I'm starting out with $35.55 and 55 cents. My expenses are $278 and 56 cents. Debt is going to be $512.23. My sinking funds are $358 even. And then my savings and investments are $423.12. So when I do all the math and I subtract that up, my rollover will be $19.83 and 64 cents. So I'm gonna circle that. But I just want to quickly talk about this rollover because I am on a zero-based budget. So I will actually use this in my next paycheck breakdown video because this is the rollover that I need to close out the month and also prepare for March. So whenever I have this type of rollover, it's because of my pay schedule. So I'm kind of doing two things in once, which is closing out February, but also making sure to prepare for March. So I leave that on purpose and I work with this exact amount for my budget for next week. So stay tuned in next week's video where I'm gonna show you guys how I use my rollover money to still stick to my zero-based budget. Well, you guys, that's it for today's video. I told you guys it was gonna be super quick, but that's because as my month dwindles down, I have less bills to pay, thank God. So this is the goal for me, is to definitely have less bills to pay on the back half of the month. And I like to take care of business on the front end of the month, but we still like to practice the habit of doing paycheck breakdowns every week so that you can look at where your money's going to. And that's what I do to stay on track with my money and my personal finance goals. So I'll see y'all in the next video. If y'all have any questions or comments, please put them below and make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. I'm at 600 subscribers. So thank y'all so much for subscribing and for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.